Elvis Andrews is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
First pitch, 7:35.
And that's in there as well, so it's 0-2 to start the night.
And he's showing fastball curveball to start the game. He's giving him a good look at what he's got.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1.
And take a look at the movement here on this two-seam fastball. This will bear in on him, remember, so he gets this one a few inches off the label and winds up popping it straight up.
So 1 away now, and here's Ian Kinsler. And here's strike 1 now, and you know the Giants pitching staff last year really was what gave them the world title, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, without a doubt. I mean, they're 1 through 4, Lincecum, Kane, Sanchez, Bumgarner. You don't get any breaks in that group, and then with a great bullpen topped off by Wilson at the back, I still think it's one of the deepest pitching staffs in all of baseball.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, nothing wrong with a pop-out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. I mean, he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Josh Hamilton will stand in here, the reigning batting champion in the American League. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. And he's able to stay with it, but he did not make that look easy. So a 1-2-3 top of the first for Tim Lincecum. It's the Rangers nothing, Giants coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Andres Torres will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swing and a shot toward right center. Base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And a great start here to the bottom of the first, as the leadoff double has him in excellent shape to try and push across the first run of the evening.
Freddie Sanchez steps in now. Grounded foul. No one out with a runner at second. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Cruz is there, and he has it for the out.
Unless you wear number 25 on your back, you're going to have a hard time getting one out in the bay here.
Aubrey Huff will dig in here. Opposite field to left. Hamilton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Good job here of driving this pitch the other way. He may have gotten a bit too much of it, though, as it finds the outfielder's glove.
Buster Posey will step in now. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the stretch. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Bourbon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second from San Francisco. No score on the show. Adrian Beltre swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Lincecum ready, the 0-1. Hit on the ground towards first. And Huff will take this one over to first. 3 unassisted for the putout.
Needed just 9 pitches to get through the first inning, and he's off to another fast start here in the second.
So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
No score here as we play inning number 2. On the ground for Tejada. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Well, there's a reason why this guy's got a Cy Young in his cabinet. Good start here. 5 up and 5 down.
Mitch Moreland will be the batter.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
And here's strike 1 now to Moreland, a guy who basically waited until October to really stake his claim on the first base job in Arlington.
Yeah, he only had 100 and something at-bats, I think 145, but he started every game in the postseason last year and even hit a big home run to win Game 3 against the Giants.
The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So a very good inning there for Tim Lincecum. Still 0-0. Cody Ross will get his first shot at it here. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
And that's a pitch he's going to need to have as his out pitch tonight. He was able to get 2 strikes, but then this slider hangs just a bit, and it's sent right back up the middle for a base hit.
Mark DeRosa will get his first cuts here.
Left fielder, Mark DeRosa.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third. Kinsler for 1. On to Moreland. It's a double play. So the base is empty with 2 away now for Tejada. First pitch coming from Wilson. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And that's going to bring up a guy that originally broke into the big leagues wearing a Giant uniform, Yorvit Torrealba. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Now here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And he's in that mindset now where he can do just about anything he wants to.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. DeRosa comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Julio Bourbon steps in now.
Julio Bourbon.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And now for the second batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. DeRosa is going to have room, though, as he backs up to put it away, and there are two men gone. C.J. Wilson will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate at strike one.
And he's probably saying, hey, I want that call too.
Third inning, no score to this point. And that's a strike as well. Nothing in two, and the economy of pitches has been one of his strong suits so far.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. That's just the 8th pitch of the inning. He could get out of here with single digits for the second straight frame.
Now here's the pitch. Now a swing, and looky here, a third consecutive fly ball to left. DeRosa is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we amazingly are all tied. Pablo Sandoval will step in now.
Baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Now a ball lined toward right center, and Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
Well, they really haven't been able to ruffle his feathers too much to this point, but a first pitch single here to begin the inning will at least put him into a stretch right away.
Tim Lincecum will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now here's the first pitch. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Barehanded by Beltre. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And you don't get to be a playoff team without being fundamentally strong. They don't beat themselves, and this is a nice job here of moving that guy up to second on the sacrifice bunt.
Andres Torres will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Tough throw to first. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Well, this kid's got talent, no doubt about it. Look at the range on display here. He made that look pretty easy, but that's as tough a play as you'll have to make.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the former batting champion, second baseman Freddie Sanchez. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and this deflects right off him. But a good recovery there as he will get his man at first, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Elvis Andrus will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a liner, but foul. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2. Can't get him to chase, it's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And here's that unique delivery by Lincecum as seen in show motion. You can see how he arches that back and really drops that right arm straight down behind his leg. That helps him make his pitches much more difficult to pick up.
1 gone in the Texas 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And here's another first pitch strike, and he's just running roughshod right through this lineup.
They just have not put up much of a fight. I totally agree. He's had his way out there from the word go.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Lincecum readies another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Josh Hamilton will take his first cuts now, and obviously a dangerous hitter, the reigning American League MVP. At the knees, strike one. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. DeRosa will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Aubrey Huff started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Hamilton is back, though, as he makes the catch on the track for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. First pitch coming from Wilson. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
And he's been off to a great start on the hill, but he's not going to be able to top this beginning to the fourth inning. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs.
Cody Ross will dig in. He singled his first time around. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Mark DeRosa will stand in. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Ball game! So a 2-run shot to left center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, no better feeling for a hitter than to hit one right here. He gets a pitch he can do something with, and he hits a walk-off job, and you can see his teammates are fired up about that one.
And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Tim Lincecum. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, pretty good candidate indeed. I mean, you can see the numbers right there. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. This is the pinnacle for a pitcher, true perfection.
So that'll wrap things up here tonight. For Dave Campbell, Eric Karros, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For even more, join us on the web at theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 2-0. Good night from San Francisco.